This man overstands.
Ready on the return filings whenever the court is.
Just 1 minute, Ms. Breed. Are we ready on the Jeff Writ? Mr. Brown?
Yes, I'm ready.
All
I'm
right.
ready. I'm ready.
I want to make sure your attorney's ready too, Mr. Brown. So let's call Raymond Brown, 23M611.
Katie Wells for the people.
I
And
don't
Mackenzie
need him.
Russell on behalf of Mr. Brown.
All right. Good afternoon, Mr. Brown.
Yeah. How you doing?
Good. How are you doing, sir?
I could be better. I could be better. I could be.
I think that's probably right. Well, let's see if we can get you moving in a positive direction here. Ms. Russell, we're set for an appearance of counsel. How did you want to proceed?
Yes, Your Honor. So in speaking to Mr. Brown, it's my understanding that he wants to remove me from the case. I'm not sure if a Burgard hearing is required and if we have the capacity to do that today, but that is what Mr. Brown wants.
Okay, so Mr. Brown, hold on, sir. I just have a question for you. I wanted to understand what the issue is. Do you want to represent yourself, or are you asking that I appoint a different attorney to represent you?
No, I don't. It's the same plea from the beginning. Like when I first came to court, it was a different public defender, but it was the same plea, and I would just accept the plea to plead guilty, and so there's no need. It's nothing that she can change or nothing she can make better or worse. It's nothing that she can do. You know what I mean? It's and talking to her for in the last month or two, it hasn't been she hasn't given me any new information, or it's no need if I'm just taking a plea, right? To my information.
I'm sorry. Again, Mr. Brown, I don't want to get too much into what you're talking about with your attorney. I just want to make sure I'm understanding the issue. So the issue is that you got an offer from the DA last month.
Well, 2 months ago.
You want a different offer. Is that what I'm understanding?
No, I got an offer 2 months ago, and I'm willing to accept the offer. So there's no need for you to talk through her to talk to me, right?
Well, let me ask you this, Mr. Brown. If you wanted to accept the offer, I'm happy to go through that with you. Would you like your attorney, though, to go through the paperwork with you so that if you have any questions about your rights, she can help you kind of answer any of those questions you might have?
No, I've already got the answers that I wanted to receive.
Okay, so do you want to represent yourself then in accepting this offer?
Well, I'm accepting the offer, right? I'm talking to you right now, right?
Well, I don't even know what the offer is. I'm the judge, so I don't hear about offers really until all the paperwork's done and we're ready for it.
I guess the first time it was a different judge as well. So I think it was a different judge and a different different public defender. So I guess I don't know what you guys are doing. I just wanted to get this process going. I mean, if she wants to stay there and help me say no, help me plead to this case, I guess I don't want to have any longer. I don't make this any longer than it's supposed to be.
Okay, and again, Mr. Brown, just trying to figure out exactly what I'm hearing you say.
I guess not. I guess she doesn't have to be fired. I'm going to plead guilty to this, and I'm going to take the plea.
Okay, and do you want Ms. Russell, who's a very capable and smart attorney, just to kind of help you with the paperwork and kind of just stand here next to the podium while you and I talk about the offer and you accepting that offer?
Not really, but does she have to?
Well, she doesn't have to if you want to represent yourself, but what I'll tell you is I don't know if you have any legal background or training, but if you want to have an attorney at least just kind of looking over the case, looking over your shoulder, making sure there isn't anything that's problematic and giving you legal advice, that's what an attorney would be there for you. I can't give you any kind of legal advice or look through the case and look at discovery or tell you anything about your case.
I already got the information. So I'm just saying, am I supposed to be able to take this plea, or can I not take the plea unless she's there?
It's completely up to you. So if you want to go through this plea paperwork on your own, that's fine, but you won't have an attorney that's representing you that's going to help you and look out for your best interest. You'd be representing yourself.
What does that mean? What do you talk? Why, if I'm supposed to sign the plea deal right now, why can't I sign the plea deal right now?
You can, you absolutely can. But what that means, Mr. Brown, if you sign it right now and you're telling me you don't want Ms. Russell to represent you, that would mean that you're representing yourself. So you could
And-
still enter into that agreement, but you would be entering into that agreement at your own risk, that you would be your own attorney. And so any of your legal rights and your legal obligations would be all things that you are taking under yourself. So what I mean by that is, and I don't know anything about your case really,
does
Mr. Brown, but
I
let's
guess
say,
it
sir,
helps
you had a
her.
probation case in Arapahoe County, and I don't know this, but let's say you did, and you want to enter into this agreement today, Ms. Russell would be somebody that could say, hey, if you do that, that could cause problems for you in Arapahoe County. You see what I mean by having an attorney that can give you legal advice?
No, I don't. But I'll let her stand on the stand and get the credit for making me take this plea, I guess.
The credit?
Well, she's not making you take any plea. What I hear you say is you want to take a plea.
Yeah, she's gonna get the credit though. I guess you guys are working together and you're gonna get the credit for this. So she could take the stand, she could take press the judge and gavel thing, whatever you want to do. I guess so.
Well, let me ask you this, Mr. Brown. Do you feel like you understand everything that's happening or that's going on around you?
I am completely aware, and I'm taking the plea I'm taking the plea, and I'm pleading guilty.
Mr. Brown, what's the prosecutor's role in a criminal case?
Ooh, he's offended now.
Are you trying to insult my intelligence right now? I'm trying to get to the
I'm
point
just trying to
where
make sure you understand who all the people are and all their roles. And
I
I've
overstand.
heard some things that are concerning about what you think people's roles are, and I want to make sure you know, because I don't want you taking an offer if you're not really understanding what that offer is.
No,
Judge, how dare you ask him a question he doesn't know how to answer?
I know the offer. I'm pretty sure I know the offer. The offer has been presented to me to take the guilty charge. So that's what I'm trying to sign for. I overstand.
Okay, so that's what you want to do then, Mr. Brown.
Yes, I overstand.
Okay, and you understand that that offer is made by the district attorney, who is the prosecutor in this case, right?
And he said, yeah, yes, and it's been, yeah, that's what happened, yeah.
No, see, he thinks that the prosecutor is going to get credit the same way that people think that police officers have quotas.
And you understand that Ms. Russell here is your attorney, who works for the public defender's office. She does not work for the court. Her job is to represent your best interests and give you legal advice.
Okay, I overstand.
You what?
I overstand. I overstand. I know. I'm on top of my,
Okay.
I know what I'm talking about. I know what I know.
These
I
are important
overstand.
decisions, so it's okay to overthink. I just want to make sure you feel
I
like you're clear-headed and
overstand.
you know what you're doing and you want to do this today.
Yes, I overstand. Not overthinking. I overstand. Like I know what I'm talking about. Yes.
Nope,
Okay.
don't think you do.
All right, well, Ms. Russell, is there an offer with paperwork? Do I need to set this over for there to be paperwork?
There is I'm not totally sure how we're proceeding, but there is an offer in the case. The district attorney hasn't written it up yet, but yeah.
What is the offer?
It's to plead guilty to an attempt theft with a fine only or credit for time served.
Okay.
All right, chat. What do you think he stole?
All right. So, Mr. Brown, is that your understanding of the agreement, is that if you plead guilty to attempted theft, that the people are just looking to give you credit for the time you served in custody?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Well, so I want your attorney to then just at least go over your rights with you so that you have a full understanding of your rights. It sounds like you already know them, but there's paperwork that at the very least goes through your rights, and then I'll recall your case and we'll talk about you pleading guilty to that charge, that attempted theft.
Okay.
Okay? Okay, so let's do that.
How dare you
And
protect
Ms.
his
Russell, if not, I
rights?
can just set it over for another day with the virtual writ. Okay.
Well, I won't be here tomorrow.
Let's call Raymond Brown then. This is 23M611.
Heather Turner for the people.
And Mackenzie Russell on behalf of Mr. Brown.
All right. Hello again, Mr. Brown.
Interesting.
Hey, how you doing?
This is
I'm
Colorado.
doing the same. How are you doing?
I'll be better tomorrow when I get out of here.
Okay, well, let's talk about resolving this case here in Broomfield. So in this case, it looks like if you plead guilty to attempted theft, then the people would dismiss the rest of the charges, and the people are just looking to close your case out, giving you credit for the time you've served or a fine. So is that your understanding of the agreement that you've reached?
Yes, ma'am.
Has anybody made you any other promises to get you to plead guilty?
No.
Has anybody forced, threatened, or coerced you to enter into this agreement?
No, no.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol or any medication?
No, ma'am.
Are you thinking clearly?
Yes, ma'am.
Great. All right, the paperwork I have in front of me goes over all of your rights. Did you have enough time to go through this paperwork with your attorney?
Yes, I did.
And do you understand your rights?
Yes.
Do you understand you're giving up those rights in order to enter into this agreement today?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then, Mr. Brown, to the charge of attempted theft, how do you plead, guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
All right, I will accept your guilty plea. I find it to be knowingly and voluntarily entered into with the assistance of competent counsel. For the people for sentencing?
Thank you, Your Honor. The people just asked the court to accept the proposed disposition, and it does look like we are not seeking restitution. I don't know if that was on the paperwork. It is. Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you, Ms. Curlin. Ms. Russell for the defense?
Yes, Your Honor, and Mr. Brown, I wasn't sure if you were able to hear that. She just reiterated that they're not seeking restitution.
Yeah, because nothing was
You heard
stolen.
that? Okay.
Yeah.
Great. All right, Ms. Russell?
Yes, Your Honor. In lieu of a fine, we're asking to close this case with 14 days of credits. Mr. Brown has been in custody for longer than that, but he signed a PR bond on the 16th of October.
Okay. All right, Mr. Brown, anything you want me to know, sir?
No, that's it. But thank you, Your Honor. I'm sorry for causing confusion.
That's all right, sir. I hope when you're released, you move forward in a different direction here.
Yes, I will.
Only one that was
Good.
confused
All
was
right,
you,
then here,
sir.
Mr. Brown, on the charge of attempted theft, I am going to impose 14 days of jail. I'm going to give you credit for the 14 days that you served. I'm not going to impose any fine. I'm going to waive the waivable court costs. There's some court costs I can't waive, sir. I think it's generally about $50 or $60. So you'll be responsible for getting up here to Broomfield to take care of the court costs that I can't waive, but otherwise I'm going to waive everything else, and we're just going to close your case out.
Okay, can I ask you one question? Would I be able to get my weed back from evidence?
Get your what?
My weed, my marijuana?
He did
I
that.
don't know. You'd have to talk to your attorney or the DA's office. I don't know if that's being held as evidence in this case. I don't know the amount of it. You'd have to probably come in here to the police department to figure out the status of that.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
he
yeah?
went there.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
All
All right, Mr. Brown, we're going to close your case out. Good luck
All
to you.
right,
Take
thank
care,
you.
sir.
All right, bye.